Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here again for some interesting chess games, and I'll also be playing in the World of Time. And the opening we'll be doing this month is the King's Gambit, one of my favorite games. No, not the next game. After play this game. Let's do Blitz. Let's do Blitz. Let's do some Blitz game. Tournament will be starting in like 30 minutes. I'm going to play games. Maybe 4 Blitz games for tournaments. We have like 4 Blitz games. We have the King's Gambit decline before here. So wait, something I have to capture now. Let's grab the farm here. And the bar. Yeah. I'm gonna make this castle here. I have to be careful not to trap my queen. Not to trap my queen. That's the knight belongs to sit here. Not something I really want. And then I'm looking at playing moves like this. Let's go here. I'm looking at giving a check here, but I was just giving up one for no reason. So that's. I don't think my opponent wants to. I don't think my opponent wants to move the king. I think they may have to block the check. I think they have to block the check. Yes. But moving the king just walks into this, and that's a lot of trouble. That would be a lot of trouble. I'm going to trade this, and then I land the knight here, which I don't think my opponent is going to allow me to. I don't think my opponent is going to let me land the knight here. So now they can't castle. They can't castle now. Let's see. I think we might see more. But if you don't capture that, I'm landing the knight here. Maybe they give up the exchange. Oh, again.
It's fine now, thank you. Your audio is not clear. Yes, it should be clear now. Thank you, Caleb, thank you, Raw Mitita, thank you. The microphone should be very clear now. Yes, I saw that coming. Opponent still cannot castle. I'm looking at playing moves like this and then going here. But the moment I go here, my opponent is immediately castling. I don't want my opponent to castle. So what can I do? How do I stop my opponent from castling? Maybe they might want to defend this pawn. Alright, and that looks to me like a nice defense. Let's go here. Oh, they can castle now. All my plan was to not let my opponent castle. I suspected they will be doing that. Now let's do this. I'm also threatening to just capture here next. And if my opponent captures here, I think I should capture here. Do I capture that way? Or just capture here? I think I should capture here. And I'm just chilling. Oh, that doesn't look good. That's a pin now. What are you doing about the pin? Okay, I see what they can do about the pin. The rook can go behind. That's something. Okay, my opponent just resigns. The rook can simply go behind and they will have a good defense of that. They will have a good defense there. The rook can go behind it. Yes, it's clear now. Yes, Shama, what's up? I'm doing very well, Shama. What about you? Sometimes I just forget to do it. Like today, I turned off the system, turned off the laptop before starting my stream, and I forgot to set it. Let's get another game rolling. Can we keep winning? Let me get back to at least 2,000 in Blitz. I have no business. I have no business being at 1-9 Blitz. I should be trying to get to 2-2. Okay, what's my opponent going for? Let's go here. Going for the tested and trusted French defense. Okay, my opponent is going for the classical variation. Yes. Some people play this move, some people play this move, and when they play this move, you want to capture here first before you play this move. Very important to capture here before you play this move. Okay, my opponent doesn't do that. My opponent is going for they call it is it Rubinstein? I wanted to say the Rubinstein French. But what if I just move here? If I move here, my queen just becomes a target. Let's just go back. I don't want my queen to be a target. All right, let's castle. Or do we? Let's do this and they move like this. I'm likely want to play a move like this. Okay. Opponent is not committing yet. They're not committing just yet. And I'm also not committing. Opponent has to be careful now. I have to be careful. I think I also have to be careful. Let's castle now. Let's castle now. I would have loved to play this check and then capture here. But the moment I capture here, my opponent just land this check. And they pick up my queen. They will just pick up my queen. Not something I think I'm interested in seeing on the board. Go away. They have to be careful. Yes, they have to be careful. Let's do this. I would love to land a piece on the 7th rank. We might get it with this move. Oh, very annoying. But I think I'm just going to capture, and after the trade, play a move like this. Start attacking this pawn, and this pawn is going to be a weakness. I think my opponent is going to have a hard time defending the pawn. So let's play moves like this. I'm not interested in getting hit with background checkmate, although maybe that move doesn't work so much. If preventing background checkmate is my aim. Ooh. I don't want to give up the bishop pair. I don't want to give up the bishop pair. But let's give it up here. Let's give it up here. Although we are going into opposite colored bishop endgame. Not too good. Not too good. Since I'm interested in winning, that's not an endgame. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just blundered. I just blundered. I didn't think about my move. I just blundered. Okay, so what do I do here? Can't really do much. No, I can't just, okay. I wanted to say I can't move here, but I think I can. Mm, let's go here. Opponent try to defend this way. It doesn't work. Let's grab here. Trying to get some pawns for my trouble. Can't be a bad strategy. Can't be a bad strategy. Let's do this. I would like to move. I would like to move my piece somewhere. Let's go here. Looks like I'm going behind this pawn. Trying to win that way. Trying to pick up this pawn. I don't think my opponent is going to allow that. Opponent can play this move. Very interesting move. Very interesting move. Very interesting move. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm in trouble. Oh my goodness, I'm in trouble. I'm getting destroyed, guys. I'm getting destroyed. They can capture here. They're just threatening checkmate. My position is lost. Let's resign. Let's resign. I just blundered a full piece. I just blundered a full piece, and the game was just over from then. From there, the game was just over. If you want to play me, you can send a challenge. I shouldn't be losing to 1-8 rated players. uh, or maybe I lose to them once in a while. Not losing to them always. We are going for a gambit we have no business playing because we haven't studied it. Alright. I'm tempted to do this. And I'm tempted to go here. Let's go here. I love this pin. Pin is annoying, so let's be annoying. Let's go here. I want to slide a rook over here. Put a rook along this file. That's something I would like to do. Maybe push pawn forward here. Okay. That's looking like an interesting move. That's an interesting move. Opponent is breaking the pin and they are also hitting this pawn. I don't want to. I'm already down for pawn. I don't want to give them another pawn. Go away. I should have played something else. I guess. Let's go here. Guess I should have played something else. How do I start some attack on this king? Very important. And I have a losing position again against another 1-8. I'm losing again against another 1-8 rated player. Just lost. Let's go here. I'm looking at maybe doubling up here on this file. Alright, I see my opponent's plan. And doesn't look too bad. Thought I saw their plan, but maybe I didn't. Let's go here. We are eyeing this. What's this bishop doing here? Let's see what's doing here. Ooh, opponent can play a move like this. Okay. For a moment I was expecting they would play some really interesting move. Alright. Uh-oh. Almost blundered the piece. Okay. Now this is hanging. What do we do about it? We do nothing. Oh guys, I just blundered a full piece. I just blundered a full piece. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just blundered a full piece. Opponent can capture there, and I really have nothing. Let's try to save it this way. Opponent has this check. I think I can just capture here and capture here. Let's try to throw in an in-between move. Maybe we are saving the game. Maybe we are saving the bishop. Just maybe. Whenever you blunder something, sometimes you want to make sure, you want to check to see if you have an in-between move. Like here, if I had just immediately gave up and say, oh, I just blunder, just capture here, then my opponent just captures there and they are upper full piece. But by going here now, my opponent has to calculate. You want to look for this kind of in-between moves. Opponent has to calculate. If my opponent attacks me here now, I throw in this in-between move again before I capture this knight. But I think can my opponent sack here? Looks like my opponent can sack there. Okay. They don't have to sack. I thought they had to sack. They do not. Let's go here. Looks like I'm looking at going here. Let's see what my opponent comes up with. Though this diagonal now is looking really soft. The diagonal is looking extremely soft. Okay. Okay, my opponent is looking at hopping in here. But it looks like I would have nothing if I let that happen. Let's go here. Ooh, opponent can capture here. I'm making some very silly blunders. Very silly blunders. That's silly. That's silly. Opponent can capture here. And all of a sudden, they are threatening this. Is that really a threat? If you capture there, if you go there, check, can't I just go up here? What else do you have? What else do you have? I don't see what you have. Let's go here. Do I have a nasty check here? And then a check here. If the king goes here, I go here. What if the king goes back? If I go here, opponent can block with their queen, and block with their knight. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's see what opponent is going to come up with. I'm threatening to go down here, checkmate. I'm also threatening this. So opponent can land a check here, but then I go here, and I'm threatening to pick this up, and I'm still threatening checkmate down here. That I wasn't thinking about. Ooh. Oh, I was thinking of maybe sack there and what have you. but I have nothing. If I sack here, my opponent captures, and then I sack here, opponent can even move closer to my piece, and I have nothing. I have nothing, absolutely nothing. So how do I kick this away? This is defending this, sadly. Love to land a check here, but I can't. Let's do this. Maybe it's too slow, but let's see. Opponent might be already okay. Maybe they might be looking at moves like this, trying to set up all kinds of nastiness here. Ooh, 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 ooh. They're already looking at some moves I do not like. Oh, shh. I just blundered. I just blundered. I would think I will have to sack here. I will have to sack here. I have to sack here. I was pushing really hard here. But I had something. If opponent captures here, I just go up. Just go up. I'm happy they captured there. Oh, I shouldn't have gone up there. I should have gone. Alright, that's another loss. That's another loss. What am I playing? What am I playing? Alright, let's go here. Oh, trade the rooks, trade the rooks. Maybe trading the rook works. I didn't even think about it. Hmm. Aside from blue chess, I haven't really played chess this weekend. Maybe I'm a bit rusty, or maybe I'm just bad at chess. What happened to your rating? I've been losing rating points. I've been tilting, and I've been playing in some weird chess.com tournaments where you lose a lot of rating points. Tournaments where if you are interested in losing rating points, you just hop into them. I've been playing in a lot of those tournaments. I'm not sure what Shama is doing, but Shama is going to show me what they are doing. Shama is going to show me what he's doing. I'm going to use that pawn as an umbrella. Hopefully I don't end up regretting it. I'm just going to use the pawn as an umbrella. I'm saying, all right, bro, that pawn is mine now. That pawn is mine. Let's go here. Do I have this move? Maybe I do not have that move. Just maybe. Let's go back. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think I should be fine here. So let's go. I'm up a pawn. Opposite side castling. So my opponent is simply declaring war. My opponent is declaring war. That's my opponent's pawn. They really wish they could just remove this pawn, keep it somewhere else. But that's their pawn, and that's their problem. That's your pawn, that's your problem. Let's go here. Really liking the pin. Alright, and the pin doesn't seem to do anything. Let's go here. I want to push pawn here. Just break open that part of the board. Break it open, wide open. Opponent wants to sack here. Let's say I push forward. If opponent captures, I capture, capture, capture. Just opening up the board. I think I should be fine, but maybe I'm not fine. I think I should be fine, but I'm probably not fine. Let's go there. We just can't wait for our opponent to start attacking us. We can't wait for our opponent to start striking us. Okay. Is my opponent going to defend this pawn now? How are you defending the pawn? Our opponent has an interesting idea of just going here. And if I capture, the king comes here, and all of a sudden, two of my pieces are attacked, and I have nothing. Okay, opponent doesn't do any of that. Let's go here. Opponent has to be careful. And I mean it, very careful here. Opponent has to be very careful here. And I think my opponent wasn't very careful. Because after this move now, I'm threatening checkmate here all of a sudden. I'm threatening checkmate, but maybe they can move the king, but I have this check, and then I come here. And then I come there and I'm picking up a piece. Position is crazy now. The opponent just resigns. He realizes there's nothing there. Might be playing too passive, I guess. That's my style. I wonder why you went all the way back and not just pin the knight. Okay, I think the piece was actually a defensive piece. If you are talking about the bishop, I wanted it. I was using it as a defensive piece, so I didn't really think too much about the position. Yeah, I was using the bishop as a defensive piece. That's why after I captured, I just went back. Why did Clairvoyant resign? He never resigns. I'm surprised he resigned. The guy never resigns. The guy just doesn't resign. He never resigns. Go away. I want to trade this. If I can, trade it. Opponent seems, looks like opponent is not just going to let me trade it. Let's go here. But now maybe our bishop is not too sad. Maybe the bishop is not too sad now. Let's go here. Keeping everything solid and keeping everything together. I don't want to lose this bishop, at least not that way. But maybe we can lose it. Let's go here. Oh my goodness, look at what I did. Can you see what I did? My opponent didn't even capture there. Wow. Can you see what I did? Opponent might want to give this up. Be my guess. Be my guess. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. Be my guess. If they want to capture here, be my guess. They don't. So they will capture there. Let's grab here. Let's see what my opponent plays here. I think they might want to capture here first. That I didn't see coming. That I did not see coming. Oh, I'm not even up a pawn. I thought for a moment I thought I was up a pawn. For a moment I thought I was up a pawn. This is a pawn I'm looking at. I'm looking at picking up this pawn. Also looking at moves like this. It's trying to set this up. Let's see. Okay, so how is my opponent going to defend this pawn? Let's talk about that. I don't think they can defend it. Looks like they are losing this pawn. How are you defending? You can't defend here. You can't defend here. Okay, my opponent has finally accepted that they are going to lose the pawn. But we need to ask ourselves, what is my opponent cooking? Very important question. Okay, I can't see any good move that I should worry about. Can't. Let's go here. I'm trying to pick this up. But my opponent is not paying attention. But my opponent has been paying attention for very long. Let's go here. Let's do this. We might get it with a check here, but I'm saying to my opponent, bro, that's just a check. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. That's just a check. Opponent has to be very careful here. They were not. They were not. They were not very careful. Oh, guys, look at what I did. Ah, I just saw that fork. I was just thinking of that fork. That fork. I was just thinking of it. I have forks here. Oh, I forgot the queen captured here. Because the queen captured here, the queen is already defending this. But I already calculated this in my head, and I just refused to calculate any other thing. That's how I lost. That's how I lost. Let's resign. That's how I lost. All right. The tournament will be starting very soon. Let me hop in. Let me jump in. Hopefully, I'm able to perform very well in this tournament. Ben 10 of chess, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Yes, that's an umbrella pawn, and he can attack me easily. Yes, I use the pawn as an umbrella pawn, and my opponent just can't attack me easily. But I already just maybe it's too much bullet that I played on Saturday. Maybe it's just making me just playing moves on intuition. I just brought the bishop back because it feels like a natural move and an easy move to play. That's why I played that. That's why I played that. I didn't calculate anything there. Okay, at the very least, this should be true. Oh, I can't even give that check. Okay, I can't. If my opponent does this, I have 1%. So I think opponent might do this, and I'm already looking at this move. I was already looking at moves like this. Opponent has a check here. I just go here, and they do not have any check here. They don't have any check here. They don't have any other useful check. Maybe they play a move like this, but I'm just going to ignore it and do this. My opponent captures here. I can promote to a queen, to a knight, but I think queen is the best. I think I have to promote to a queen. I think if I promote to a knight, I have nothing. If only the knight will be defended, maybe promoting to a knight would have been an idea. But here, maybe I get a new queen. And what should I worry about here? I have absolutely nothing to worry about here. I just threw that game away. I just threw that game away in one move. 500 LO in me just came out. Yes, yes, I play active. I play active sometimes. I play aggressive sometimes. But I think my style is usually positional. I think my style is positional, just slowly grinding my opponent. That's my style. I'm playing a strong player. Let's beat this guy up. In case you are wondering why we started with the Queen's Gambit, this is the opening roulette. My opponent is already playing some move that doesn't look like what you want to be doing here. Let's go here. I feel like going here, but I worry. Let's just go here. Let's go. This is the Queen's Gambit. Oh, wait. I have this check and I'm picking this up. I also have this move and I love this move as well. So let's see what opponent comes up with. Okay, opponent is coming up with that move. Oh, and thanks to my knight sitting here, or thanks to my knight, bishop sitting here, opponent is all about the bishop pair. All right, I'm going to let you get the bishop pair if that makes you happy. Although I have double pawns as well. In addition to the bishop pair, I have double pawns, some not very sad looking double pawns. The problem is that this one is isolated. I wish I have a pawn sitting here. I won't have any issues here. Let's go here. Let's castle. I would love to land a knight here. My opponent is playing really passive. I'm tempted to play moves like this. And what if I play moves like this? Opponent captures. I capture here with check. Opponent can block this way. They can block this way. I'm just asking for trouble. Let's not ask for trouble. I would love to put the bishop here. If opponent plays this, do I capture or not? I think I just capture. Let's do this. I think the knight wants to land here. And once the knight land here, I'm playing a move like this, already putting pressure on this. Putting some, oh my god, that's a blunder. That's a pawn. Just give up a pawn. I worry too much about it. Okay, maybe not anymore. Not anymore. I think I'm interested in doing this. Am I really interested in doing this? Trading. Just going here. Let's do this. Opponent is likely not going to trade. We might get it with this move. But I'm happy. I will be happy to see such a move because I'll be bringing my queen in here. Although we might get it with this move, which is not a move. Okay, we can't get it with that move because that would just be a checkmate. That would be a checkmate. So opponent cannot play that move. So what is opponent going to play? What is opponent going to play? If I go here, what if opponent plays this move? I feel like capturing here. Capture. I capture here with check. King is forced here. And how do I attack? How do I keep the attack alive? Looks like I have nothing. Looks like I will have nothing. I really feel like going there. I really feel like going here. I really feel like going there, but looks like I would get nothing from that. Let's just defend this. Let's defend that. Okay. Tempted to capture here. Does nothing. Does absolutely nothing. I wish I haven't castled here. Let's bring our one piece here. We are piling up on this pawn. Let's pile up on the pawn. we might get it with this move. Opponent just defending the pawn. Looks like I can play moves like this. Looks like I can capture here. I can capture here. Okay. I really want to play moves. Okay, what if I strike with this move? Opponent is going to capture here. Now I land a check here. Let's strike with this. I didn't even think about that. Let's see. I'm thinking of landing a check here. And if my opponent captures, then I can land a check here. And I pick up the queen. So let's see what opponent is going to do here. Okay. Now I'm looking at landing a check here. If opponent captures here, then I have this check and it opens up a discovered attack on the queen and on the king, and I pick up the queen. That's a nice tactic. That's a nice tactic. That is a nice tactic until my opponent shocks me with a very good defensive idea. All right. I thought I was picking up some queen, but looks like from the looks of things, I'm not. Okay, maybe let's pick this up. We are hitting the queen. Where's the queen going? Queen is likely going here. And once the queen goes there, I just pick this up. And I think the position is just winning for me now. Position is just crushing for me. If the queen moves into this square, I have this capture and I just pick this up. Okay, that I didn't see coming. Does that make any difference? Does it make any difference whatsoever? I do not think so. Let's grab here. Opponent is up for full chaos. Opponent is simply saying, bro, I'm bringing the chaos here. I'm bringing the chaos here. Let's go here. Tempted to just capture here. I'm tempted to capture here, but my opponent is going to capture here. I really do not have anything there. Okay, what if I go here first? Let's go here. Opponent is interested in a lot of games here. Opponent is interested in games. My goodness, I almost blundered there. I almost blundered there. And okay, I almost blundered there. I almost blundered there. Oh, I almost blundered the game away. I'm keeping an eye there. So that's what opponent comes up with. I'm also looking at this. I feel like just going here now. Why not? Because opponent plays this. Let's just capture here. Let's just capture there. Opponent wants to flag me now. Nothing else. Nothing else. I think opponent is just interested in just flagging me. Yeah, just flag me. Let's go. Ooh. I just give up a pawn. Or did I not? Did I just give up a pawn? I should have captured there regardless. I think I should have just captured there. Capture. Pile up here. Let's pile up this way. We need to pick up the pace because my opponent is just playing dirty here. Opponent just wants to flag me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have enough pieces here. Let's go. Opponent is just playing dirty here. He just wants to flag me. Just wants to flag me. Bro, just resign. Bro, just resign. Opponent wants to play this move, which I'm not going to allow. Let's go here. That's a threat now. And a very serious threat. So opponent has to watch out. Watch out. Watch out, bro. I need to start rolling my pawns. I'm looking at moves like this. Let's go. Okay, I thought for a moment I thought I was threatening to capture there. I think maybe I might be. Let's pin this. Go away, evil queen. And I'm also adding another attacker here. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to land this pin at the end of the line, and I should just be okay. Just simplifying. I'm just simplifying, and I'm okay. Bro, you're not flagging me. Resign. You should have resigned earlier. You should have resigned earlier. Wow, that was a win. Let's get another game going. Let's get another game rolling. Playing a 1000 rated player. Can we keep winning? That win took a lot of time. Let's go here. Let's just break the pin. I don't want any complication. I'm a little bit rusty in the Queen's Gambit. I'm a bit rusty. Go away, evil bishop. Okay, my opponent is actually moving the bishop away. Let's castle here. Do I have the Greek gift sacrifice? I really wish I do. I wish I do have it. I'm going to capture here. Opponent has to be careful. If they capture here, I think I have the Greek gift sacrifice now. No, it doesn't. I do not. I do not. I think I want to do this first. If I capture here, opponent captures, I sack. Okay, I do not have the Greek gift. Let's not try that. There's no Greek gift here. There's no Greek gift sacrifice here. Alright, let's just go back. Opponent has to be careful now. I'm simply threatening this and picking this up. That's the threat. Very simple threat. Okay, let's say I capture here. My opponent captures here. Can't I just pick this up? If my opponent captures here, I have this. Let's go here. I think that's a pawn. If my opponent captures here, I can just capture here. And after all the trade, I can capture here. My opponent might be losing a piece now. Okay, opponent just resigns. Let's get another game. My camera is lagging. My camera is lagging. Okay, let's quickly fix that. Saturn, thank you. Pasha, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Is the camera still lagging? Who am I playing? Okay, I'm playing a 1-4 with the black pieces. Let's go here. Let's go here. We're going to see a trade. Okay, let me castle. Let's castle the king. Looking at asking this bishop some questions very soon. I'll be happy to see my opponent capture there, because the moment they capture here, all of a sudden my bishop just comes to life very easily. But this bishop is somehow sad now. Okay, not sure why they give up the bishop pair. Not sure. I'm tempted to just do this. If I do this, okay, if I do not do that, let's do this. I think my opponent just wants to push pawn forward, and I'm simply saying be my guest. Oh, maybe I just give up a pawn. Maybe, okay. Thought I thought I was giving up a pawn. Let's do this. Let's keep it very solid. It's capturing here good. And it's capturing here good. I don't want to capture. I really want my opponent to capture, but now that my opponent doesn't capture, what can I do here? Let's do this. I still want my opponent to capture here, because all of a sudden I just recapture this way, and this bishop is not too sad. Let's do this. I'm trying to break open this chain. I'm saying this chain is annoying. And if I can trade my light square bishop, I have some I have almost all my pawns on the light squares. So this light square bishop is kind of sad. I told you guys already, this is a sad light square bishop. I want my opponent to capture here, so I capture there, but my opponent has watched a lot of do not take. Taking is a to take is a mistake. To take is a mistake, I think. Opponent has watched a lot of to take is a mistake, so opponent is refusing to capture. Okay, if opponent captures this way now, I think I want to capture this way, so that this pawn doesn't become a very serious liability. I'm eyeing this pawn, but that might not be a pawn I want to mess with. Might be a pawn I really like to mess with. Let's say I capture here. I don't want to capture there. No way I'm capturing there. Let's trade this bishop. The bishop is sad, so let's trade it. Sad pieces should be traded. Let's trade this sad piece. Let's go here. Okay, I'm also looking at playing this move next. Okay. and I'll be playing this move next, just to just to break this pawn chain. I think it's a good pawn break, and I'll go for it. I'll be going for it, and if I could land a knight here, it would have been very good. But if I land a knight there, my opponent has a knight. They can even go back here to kick my knight away. So that square I do not have at the moment. So, okay, let's do this. I want to do that. I want to break that part of the board open. This pawn chain. Once I break the pawn chain open, it's going to just going to be easy. A is going to be easy from there. Let's capture this way. If opponent captures here, I think I can capture here. Maybe land a knight here. So let's see how opponent is going to capture. Okay, now I'm winning a pawn. From what's going on here, looks like I'm winning a pawn. It looks like I should win a pawn. See that move? Very useful move. Very useful pawn chain. Just soften this up. So what is opponent going to do here? Opponent just captures. I'm tempted to just capture here. But I think I want to capture here. I think my opponent might put a piece here. Put a knight there, and the knight is just being a menace. The knight would be a very serious menace with threat of also landing a fork here. So if the knight lands here, the knight has ideas of maybe coming in here. Very important, the knight would love to hop in here. Told you the knight would like to go there. Let's do this. Let's do this. I would love to hop in here, but looks like I'm not getting a lot from that. I would love to play a move like this and pick this pawn up. Ooh, my opponent does that. Why did you do that? Okay, if I capture, they have a pass pawn. I'm up a pawn, but my opponent has a pass pawn. Okay, I think now I'm interested in doing this instead. Trying to trade. Okay, my opponent captures there. Oh, looks like okay. I can get 2 pieces for the rook. Maybe not too sad. I'm also looking at moves like this. 2 pieces for the rook, not too bad. Opponent might push pawn forward, which is very annoying. It's very annoying. And how do I deal with it? Let's go here. Okay. Like to land here. Like to land a lot of places, but I do not have all of those moves. Ooh, looks like I have this move. Trying to lure my opponent into a trap. Are they going to accept it and just walk into this fork? They are not. So what if I go here now? What am I gaining with all of those moves? Let's do this. Let's try to pick this pawn up. Oh, guys, I just blundered a pawn. Just blundered a pawn. Wow, my opponent has 2 pass pawns now. Let's go here. Opponent also have a nasty check here. Okay, I wanted to go do that, but looks like I do not have that move. Let's go here. I thought my opponent was going to go for this check. That's what I thought, but opponent actually surprised me by not going for the check. Let's do this. Okay, maybe I want to trade. Do I want to trade pieces? I want to trade queens. This move forces a queen trade. But I don't think I want to trade queens. My opponent makes a mistake of capturing here. That's just checkmate. This pawn might get really, really dangerous, but let's see. This move guarantees a trade. That move just guarantees a trade. But a trade I may not be interested in. Ooh. See what my opponent is up to. You see what my opponent is up to. My opponent is up to no good. Opponent is giving me this pawn. If I capture, opponent comes here with a check, come here with a check, and it's just chaos. So let's do this. Let's ask the piece to go away first. Let's ask the piece go away first and foremost. We want to go away. Okay, so that's coming. Let's trade queens. Opponent might not decline it. Ooh, guys, do you see what I just? Okay, I thought I just blundered. I thought I blundered. I thought my opponent could capture here. Saying if I capture here, then they can capture here. But if they had done that, I just go here, check, and it's checkmate. Opponent just blundered a queen now. So let's pick up the queen. Opponent is looking for the resign button now. Let's go. Let's keep winning. Let's keep winning. Thought opponent would be looking for the resign button. Dear opponent, why are you like this? Go away. Dear opponent, why are you like that? This square looks safe. Okay. Not sure what my opponent is up to. Opponent is likely hoping for a stalemate. Yes. Let's just go make a new queen and deliver some checkmate. Okay. Opponent never resigns. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Someone has already won 7 games. How are these guys doing it? Someone has won 7 games. How did you do it, bro? Opponent is just making my life easy by capturing in the center. Let's go there. Thought we are going to see a trade. Now I'm going to capture here. Let's do this. Opponent is playing really fast, and I wouldn't say really accurate, but they're playing really fast. Playing really, really fast. I think the knight might want to land in here. They might want to put the knight here. Maybe I should have. Okay, if I had played a move like this, once the knight land here, the knight will be able to land here. So maybe not a big deal. Probably not a big deal. So this is some staring context going on. And my opponent all of a sudden no longer wants to trade. Let's go. But they were interested in the queen trade. Any move like this looks interesting, but maybe not a move I want. Let's go here. Maybe I'm looking at playing a move like this. The knight doesn't really have any prospect here. The knight can easily get kicked away this way. My queen is somehow sad here, so I need to find squares for the queen. Queen is sad. I'm not sure what the queen is doing there, so let's try to reroute or reroute queen somewhere else. Okay, I'm looking at bringing my knight here and here. But there is a problem. There is a problem. This evil knight wants to land here. So the moment I move my knight, the evil knight is just hopping in. There, evil knight, stop being evil. And if I play a move like this, then my knight no longer have access to this square, and then my knight no longer have access to this square. Right. So what is opponent going to do now? Let's see. Opponent just went for a line that trades everything. Line that trades everything, and there's not a lot going on the board now. Okay. I'm just going to defend this way. I'm going to defend this way. Opponent might play a move like this. I think I'm just going to play this move, kick the evil knight queen away. Just going to say evil queen, just leave my half of the board, leave my own part of the board. I want to play this move and land this move. I want to do that. Opponent is not going to let me do that. Maybe opponent thought I wanted to play this move, but I wouldn't like to play this move because that move will leave me with an isolated pawn. The move is going to leave me with an isolated pawn. That's why I'm not interested in doing that. And let's say I go here, go here. How am I getting? I want to get my knight here. Can I afford to allow my opponent play this move? Once my knight is here, then I push the evil piece away. Let's go. We are likely going to see this. Very likely going to see that. But my knight cannot sit there forever, so we need to make use of the knight. Let's go here. If opponent captures here, I'm going to capture this way. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Opponent wants to hop in here. I'm thinking, is there something? Do I have something? Do I have something? The answer seems to be no. You have nothing. You have nothing. Opponent might be looking at hopping in here and trying to go for these pawns. I'm looking at trying to reroute something here. But then my opponent comes here with a fork. It's going to be a fork. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm looking at cap sacking here. That's a move I'm looking at. And then coming here with a check and picking this up. But if I go there with a check, if I go there with a check, opponent can block this way, and maybe I capture here. Oh, they can't block that way. They can't. I think this knight wants to land here. That's something I think. I really think my opponent wants to play this move. But once they play this move, notice something. This knight is defending this. So the knight will no longer be defending this. And if I sack here, opponent captures here. I come here with a check. If opponent blocks the check with their rook this way, then I can pick this rook up. Told you guys that's where my opponent is going. But before we get too excited, let's take a break and actually evaluate the position one more time. I want to capture here. If opponent does nothing, I just capture here. I should be winning. Okay. Okay. I want to capture here. What if opponent plays this move? I think I can capture here and I'm still chilling. I want to capture here. What if opponent does... Okay, what if opponent just moves in the piece? Are they even moving it too? That looks interesting. Moving the piece looks interesting. Then they will be threatening to go for a pawn. I don't think... Let's go. Let's go. If opponent doesn't capture and maybe move their bishop to some random square, I'm really tempted to play moves like this, trying to give the piece up one more time again. I'm very tempted to do that, but let's see. Let's see. Ooh, if opponent doesn't capture here, I'm attacking this. Ooh, they captured there. Wish I have some good moves like this. Let's go here. Let's go there. I have a piece with interest. I'm tempted to go here next. Setting up all kinds of stuff here. All kinds of checkmate here. And once my opponent plays a move like this to defend, then comes this move and that will be checkmate. But for now, we can't do that because of this evil knight. The evil knight is being very evil. So let's see what opponent is going to play next. Okay, I think I can ignore that. Before we get too excited, let's take a break and think about the position. Opponent is attacking this. I do not have to move it if I'm threatening to deliver checkmate. So I want to just move here, threatening to deliver checkmate. What is my opponent going to do? What is opponent going to do? You have to defend the checkmate, and I'm not seeing how you do that. If opponent sacks here, I'm just going to capture it, and it changes nothing. Play a move like this, I just pick it up, and I still have checkmate. Ooh, play a move like that. That's looking interesting now. If I capture here, opponent captures here, but I'm just gaining material. Oh, if I capture here, opponent cannot even capture here because I'll just come back here with a checkmate. But maybe then opponent can play a move like this. What's that? What is that? What is that? Alright, now I'm looking at this move and going in here. That should be checkmate. Shouldn't is it? Isn't it? I think it should be checkmate. That's still a piece. Opponent can grab it if they wish. This is me playing some high level games here. This is some high level game. This one is actually good. This one is a good game. And my opponent smashed the resign button finally. That was a good game from me. That was a good game. Let's keep winning. What is your highest qualification? Okay, yes. I have a BSc degree. I have a bachelor's degree in biological sciences. That's my highest qualification. If you are talking about academic qualification. I have a BSc in biology. I graduated from the university in 2021 and finished from university in 2021. I think going there is not really good, but I'm playing a 1-3. I'm not sure he is very fast in theory, so we can afford to mess around. Good to hear that. All right, Pasha. Let's go here. Position is still looking well, still looking in the it's still in the balance. Nothing too crazy is going on right now. Nothing too crazy. Do this. Okay. I think I would love to maintain this pin, although the pin doesn't seem to do anything. Is opponent going to play this move? That would be begging for trouble. Playing a move like this looks like a move that is simply begging for trouble because the king side would be very weak, very weak. I'm not sure opponent wants to do that. You don't want to do that. When you have castled your king, you don't want to push your pawn unnecessarily. You don't want to do that. Let's slide our rook into the game. I just push pawn forward. That looks really interesting, guys. And what's the idea behind the move? The idea behind the move is that I'm just locking this pawn out. So this single pawn controls two pawns. And if opponent wants to trade, I'm just going to trade, and my opponent will be left with a backward pawn. Let's go. Let's go. Opponent will be left with a backward pawn. What more can I ask for? My opponent plays this move. I'm just going to do en passant. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'm looking at going here next. I'm looking at coming back here, trying to set up some checkmate in one. That is not going to work. Okay. I told you guys I'm just going to capture there. Opponent is looking at this move already. I hate that my opponent is looking at that move. And I wish to allow my opponent to capture there. I wish to allow my opponent to capture there, but maybe unnecessary. Opponent wants to do this. Trade the bishop. Opponent wants to trade the bishop. Problem here is problem here is let's say opponent captures here, and I go for if I go for a move like this, that will be a piece. I don't want to give up a piece. If I go for this, trying to stop that, it doesn't do nothing. All right, let's do this instead. Let's do this. So that move coming from a mile away, from 5 miles away. Let's do this. Let's threaten the queen. Let's say evil queen, please go away. And I want to start piling up on this pawn. That's a pawn I'm interested in. The good thing here is that my opponent has a rook that's defending this. Else, I'm already looking at moves like this, asking my opponent to capture here, ask this knight to move somewhere, then I can capture here. But this is defended, so the opponent can also strike with a move like this. All right, I'm not going to capture. I'm going to let my opponent capture here. Then I capture here. That's what's going to happen here. That is what is going to happen here. That's what. Opponent is likely going to do this, just trying to go into the end game. Opponent might do that, just trying to go into the end game. I think I would love to keep my queens on the board. I would love to keep the queen on the board. I would love to keep my queen on the board so I can win quickly. As if I'm going to win, let's keep the queens so our winning chances is good. So we have good chances of winning the game. Let's go here. opponent captures here, I'm looking at capturing here. Opponent plays a move like this, I can capture here, and after the trade, I open my knight here. And the knight is just being complete menace. The knight is being a complete nuisance. Okay, I thought I was attacking this knight. I'm not. I'm not attacking the knight. For a moment, I thought this knight is under attack. The knight can hop in here. I'm tempted to play a move like this first. Opponent strikes with that move already. Am I not trapping the knight? Okay, the knight can move into the square from here. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. If my opponent captures here, that's a knight. I'm going to pick up the knight. I don't have any issue with that. I do not have any issue picking up the knight. So my opponent is likely going to do this. Then I'm going to kick the knight away again. The knight hops in here. Then I support my pawn this way. That cannot be bad. That move cannot be bad. But let's see. Ooh, it is bad. It is bad. I missed that. I missed that. How did I miss that? Did I miss that, you wonder? Oh, I missed that. Yeah. I'm making sure this check is not a check that I should be concerned too much about. From the looks of things, it's not a check I should worry too much about. If my opponent gives this check, I can just move here and I'm okay. I'm okay. So let's see what my opponent plays here. This check I don't have to worry about. And after I move here, if my opponent plays a move like this, I have two pieces controlling this square. So that's not a move I should worry about. And after this move, what if my opponent returns back? What? For a moment, I thought I had something interesting. For a moment, I thought I had this move, but my opponent has this check. They have that check, and what do I have? Looks like I have nothing. Okay, and if I move there now, what's going on? Wow, my opponent is actually playing very well. Opponent is playing very well. I think we might see this move. Keeping an eye on this square so I don't get hit with some interesting forks. I'm also looking at maybe trying to trade, but it doesn't work. If let's say my opponent plays this move now, if I try to trade here, my opponent is going to trade. Okay, it works. It works. Okay, it works. Looks like I have this move now. If opponent captures here, I just pick up the queen. So that's a pin. And opponent always has this move. But then I will have this move. And that should trap the piece. So if I go here now, I suspect my opponent might likely play a move like this. Oh, they don't. So what if I go here now? If I go here, my opponent is striking with some other nasty moves. Let's feel like repeating once. Let's say I go here now. My opponent lands a check here, and then I come back. My opponent goes back. Let's repeat. Let's see what my opponent is going to play here. I'm going to see what my opponent is going to play here. Ooh, guys, that move looks like opponent can play a move like this, and all of a sudden, opponent is threatening some check here. Oh my god! I only calculated this. I didn't calculate this move. I thought that was bad. I thought I have this. I thought I have moves like this, and I'm chilling. Yeah, I do have that move. Chilling. Okay, let's capture here. Let's go here. I'd love to push this pawn forward. Maybe my opponent is also already looking at pushing the pawn forward as well. If I can trade this queen, if I can capture here and trade queens, I should be okay. I should be okay. My opponent's knight is too active for my liking. I hate that knight. I hate that knight. I really hate that knight. I hate that knight. But now my opponent is not on time to okay. Now I think I can capture there with check. Let's say I capture here with check. Opponent trades. I go here. Opponent comes here with a check. I go down. Opponent comes here with a check. Oh my goodness. I'm getting checkmated here. Oh my god. I'll be getting checkmated. Oh, we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. Who is this guy? This guy is playing really well. All right, let's do this. Let's hit this. My okay. My opponent strikes with this check. I have this move. Ooh, that move doesn't seem to do anything. At least now that move I think is bad. Because now I don't have to move my rook away from this square. So I am just chilling now. Wow, finally. Finally. Wow. That was a good opponent. My opponent played very well. My opponent played very well. A good game from my opponent. But the knight is trapped, but the knight has this square. And then I'm looking at this square already. And once I'm feasting on all of these pawns, my opponent is just lost. I have to watch out, guys, before I blunder a fork. Now I have to pass pawns. What more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? I have to pass pawns and chilling. I'm just chilling. Two pass pawns. I'm just chilling. Chilling. The minute I thought I blundered there, I thought my opponent can play a move like this and I'm losing this pawn, but I'm not. I have this. My pawns are rolling. Their opponent kindly smash that resign button. Kindly smash Opponent is playing incredibly well. I won't lie. Opponent is playing some incredible chess here. Go away, evil. So opponent really trying to flag me here, probably. Probably. Let's see. Let's see how they intend to do that. Opponent would like to give me a check, yeah. Let's go here. Is that not checkmate? Okay, it's not. I think the king is forced into the square. Isn't this checkmate? Isn't this checkmate? That's just a beautiful checkmate. Look at that checkmate. Look at that checkmate. Look at that checkmate. Retro Stylist, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Just look at that checkmate. Let's get going. Let's get games rolling. I'm following the advice of my viewers in this tournament and it's going very well. The advice is going very well. Viewers advised me to just play slow and accurate. Just try to win a few games and just try to play maybe get a few games and win them. You can see some people have already have 13 games while I'm still at 5. I have just 5 games. Some people already have 12, 13, 10, 8. 8 is not maybe outrageous, but 12 and 13. That's 5 extra games. I don't know how some people do it. They play so fast and maybe play so accurate as well. If I try to play so... The middle game was okay, Sheon both. That's nice. That's nice. Glad you are learning a lot from it. Hi, Kalik. Dr. Kalik, happy to see you here. Welcome to the channel again. Let's castle here. We're going to see a trade here. Opponent is playing some amazing stuff. I won't lie. Opponent is playing some amazing moves. Let's do this. I guess it took their time to learn the Queen's Gambit. Unlike me. Well, I have some idea. I learned this Queen's Gambit in the past, and it's one of my favorite opening. So it's not like but it's actually been a while. It's been really really long since I played the Queen's Gambit, so I'm a bit rusty in it. But not looking too new. It's not looking. Oh my god, that's a piece. What's my opponent up to? Dear opponent, what are you up to? What are you up to, dear opponent? Oh my god. Why did you give me that piece? What's my opponent up to? Thought we were even going to start an attack immediately. I really want to trade pieces. Just go there, trade that. Let's ask some questions here. Some difficult questions. I thought my opponent would love to. Okay, I think that's what they were planning. Play a move like this, set up some checkmates here. But my pawn here is doing a good job defending that. Let's go here. This position is not looking good to the eyes. Let's go here. Go away, evil queen. That's not a pawn. If my opponent goes for it, that's not a pawn. So maybe it's time I play moves like this. Opponent is. Ooh, I have this move. I should have even captured it earlier. I had this move earlier. Okay, maybe they're prioritizing my development. Not also not a bad idea. All right, let's go here. If opponent grabs there, that's a queen. Taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. My opponent found. I think I have a sacrifice. I have a sacrifice here. Asking my opponent to capture, then I have this pin. Let's go. Let's go. What if my opponent doesn't capture? I didn't even think about that. Opponent can just decide not to capture, but not this guy. Ooh, they can decide to capture here. Oh my God. Mm. And win himself something. Okay, it's not as terrible as I would like it to be. Position is not looking as terrible as I would love it to be. Why am I doing that? Let's do this. I want my opponent to capture here. So I play a move like this, stopping my opponent from castling. Let that king remain on the center of the board. Let the king remain on the center of the board. But maybe my opponent just ignores and castle. But I don't think my opponent has any intention of castling, but I was wrong. I thought I knew my opponent, but I know nothing about him. Oh, this move looks interesting. Should have gone for that move. Okay, let's see. What if my opponent plays a move like this? If I push pawn forward, then I can come back here. Hitting. Okay. Right, my opponent is getting that pawn back. Oh. The 700 players is playing some interesting chess. Let's go here. All right, that I didn't see coming. Do you see what my opponent is up to? Opponent is up to playing this move. That's what my opponent wants to do. Play that move, and when I go here, then they can capture here and win themselves a bunch of material. Let's go here. If my opponent plays this move, I just capture. I'm also looking at playing moves like this, but maybe then my opponent can capture here. Let's see what my opponent plays here. Let's see what he comes up with. Let's see what he comes up with. Yes, this time control, yes, it's perfect for me. It's perfect for me. I think I agree with you. But sometimes when I come on live stream, I've been working all day. Just wanted to just play some not very serious chess. Sometimes when I start the live stream, I'm already tired. So I don't want to play chess where I have to think, and think. And that's rapid. In rapid, you have to think. You have to think, except you want to lose. Except you want to lose a lot of games. I was almost jubilating, saying that was a piece, bro. That's not a piece. Let's go here. That is defended by this. My opponent is playing some good chess, I won't lie. This guy is actually playing some good chess. Okay, now I expect him to trade here. And after the trade, And after the trade, what else? Maybe move the knight. Where's the knight moving to? Okay, maybe the knight moves here. Knight is looking very trapped. Then I can play a move like this. Looking at uh looking at this knight, keeping an eye on the knight, while also threatening to just play a move like this or like this. Just pick this up and I'm chilling. If you sacrifice d2 and go d1, a1. I was expecting that, bro. My queen is, if I had sacrificed d2, a1. Okay, maybe you're talking about position in the past. Okay, now this knight has to move because the knight is getting trapped. The knight is trapped here. The knight can't go into this square, this square, this square. Okay, the knight can't go into this square. But once my opponent moves the knight into this square or this square, once my opponent moves the knight into this square or this square, I'm going to play this move. The idea behind this move is simply to capture here. That's one of the ideas. Keep an eye here. That knight is already trapped, but this is really my primary goal. This is my primary purpose. Come here, try to remove this. Looks like I can do this, but opponent can play this move, and that's just very annoying. Okay, so I guess the primary purpose of this move is actually to just pick this up. My opponent is not going to let me do that. It's not going to let me do that, but maybe they play a move like this. Then can't I just play a move like this? I'm hitting the knight 2 times, and the knight has no escape square. Let's go here. The knight has no escape square. I'm looking at, well, this is not really a threat. My opponent can defend this way. Just keep an eye on their rook. But now I'm looking at this. My opponent cannot capture here. Opponent can say, okay, maybe I capture here, you capture here, and I pick this up. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let's do this. Opponent still cannot capture here. Opponent still cannot do that. Because if my opponent captures here, I have this check, and that's a fork. That's a check on the king, and an attack on this pawn, and I'm picking up the pawn, and I'm winning. I'm already winning, but it just makes my life easier. Just makes my life easier. Why don't you represent Nigeria by participating in chess tournament? Okay, my opponent played that. Oh, you can't play that, bro. Maybe because I'm not really good at chess. Playing in chess tournament, something I would love to do. Even recently, I actually checked a chess tournament. If there's any chess tournament around my area, that's Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. I've checked. I didn't see any tournaments. Maybe because I'm not in this cycle, in the cycle of people that plays this online tournament. I'm not aware of a lot of stuff. If you check FIDE tournament, FIDE website, you will not even see any. If you see a Nigeria tournament, maybe some months before, maybe some months in 2025, August, November. Sometimes I'm just trying to find something. I'm trying to find something recent, maybe something in, let's say, something in March that I can actually work towards playing in. But I have nothing. I'm not seeing anything. Opponent is looking for a stalemate, but we are not interested in giving him any stalemate. Okay, opponent can play a move like this. Then I can just ignore and play this move. And if my opponent captures here, then comes this check and checkmate here. And if my opponent plays this move, then comes this beautiful checkmate. Okay, not checkmate. They have to block this way. And that's what's going to be. Oh, they don't. Okay, they have to block, and that's a beautiful checkmate. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Yes, the 700 is really solid. It's very solid. 700 rated player is very solid. He played very well. That's why when you are playing chess, sometimes you don't want to look at the rating point. You want to just focus on the board and forget about your opponent's rating point. Because chess, unlike, would I say unlike other games? Okay. Because in chess, sometimes it just takes a single blunder and it's over. Let's say you are playing football now, you can afford to maybe concede 2 goals. You can concede 2 goals and make a very good comeback. In chess, it still happens. You can lose material and still make a comeback, but some blunders are just some blunders are just too much. There's no coming back from some blunders. There is no coming back from some blunders. Let's do this. Go away, evil bishop. Go away, evil bishop. Evil bishop, just go away. I'm tempted to do this. Tempted to do that. What if I capture here? Let's capture here. If my opponent captures with the knight, I will be happy, but they don't. Let's open up the board at the cost of an... Okay, I wanted to say that's looking bad, but maybe not as bad as this. Looks like my opponent can capture here and what have you. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. The position is too simple for my liking. Let's see. Let's see what we get from this. Okay, I would love to play a move like this, but if I play a move like this, my opponent can trap my bishop. And I'm already losing to a 700 rated player. But instead of moving, I feel like playing a move like this, picking up this pawn. Picking up the pawn. Oh, what am I saying? I thought I thought this was a check. I was already looking at the square like this square. Let's play this move. Let's play that move. These guys are not playing, guys. These guys are not playing. These guys are really serious. Let's go here. Opponent might play a move like this. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Say, dear evil bishop, go away. Stop being evil. Okay, opponent plays that move. These 700 rated players are not playing, guys. They are not playing. 700 rated players are not playing. Playing a move like this is asking for trouble. And the opponent doesn't want to ask for trouble. Let's go here. We might see a trade here. And I'm happy to trade here. If opponent captures here, that's asking for trouble. You can't touch that. And he touched that. You can't touch that. That's a pin. That is a pin. If it wasn't even a pin, if I had no pin, well, that would have been a discovered attack. Okay. Go away, evil. Opponent wants to set up some nastiness here, maybe moving here and trying to go for... Now that's a checkmate. This is just going to be a beautiful checkmate. As I was saying, maybe opponent wanted to play a move like this. Maybe I move my queen to some random square and they open up a discovered attack, deliver a beautiful checkmate here. But I'm the one delivering checkmate in this game. Let's go. Let's get games going. Okay, opponent just captures here. Let's go. I've actually tried to join a tournament. I've actually tried to search for a tournament and prepare for it because I really don't have a lot of times at my uh a lot of leisure time at my disposal. Streaming is something I take very seriously and I make time. I try to make time for it always. So I would have, if I had found a nice looking tournament, I would have made time for it. But I'm not seeing any. And I'm not seeing. Sometimes you turn the website upside down. I don't know where I will go and search for the tournament again. I do not know. But I know I've searched where I think I've searched video website and I am not seeing anything there. All right, let's do this. I'm not loving this position. Let's go. Position is looks like it's heading towards a draw. Pushing this pawn, something I would love to do, but but my goodness. I'm looking at playing a move like this. And so my solid ideas behind the move. I'm looking at capturing here, sacking here, picking up the queen. Opponent is not letting me. Our opponent is not letting me do any of that. Yeah, evil opponent, stop that. Stop that, you evil opponent. I just feel like sacking here and capturing here. That might be asking for trouble. Let's not ask for trouble. Let's not ask for trouble. Go away, evil knight. You evil knight, go away. Oh, for a moment I thought I had some good sacrifice here. Maybe a good sacrifice here. It doesn't work. For a moment I thought I had some very interesting sacrifice here. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let's do this. We are likely going to get it with a move like that. So that move coming. Let's do this. Interested in asking questions there. And then going here. Can't be bad. Let's go here. Opponent is playing fast and I would love to say accurate, but maybe not accurate, but they're playing fast. Playing some very fast chess here. Fast and interesting chess. If my opponent plays a move like this, I have this move. I'm just asking the queen, evil queen, please move away. Move away, you evil queen. Love to sack there, have nothing. Love to play moves like this. Doesn't seem to do anything. I love to play a move like this. Opponent can capture, and then I capture. Opponent has a nasty check here. Opponent has a nasty check there. Alright. Alright. What if I go here? Opponent is wasting my time, guys. Guys, my opponent is wasting my time. The opponent, stop wasting my time. Let's play this. This is a game that I would have to grind to get a win here. I would love to do this, but the queen is not a pawn. The queen just goes back. So let's stay away from that. Opponent is on fire, guys. I would love to do that, but that's just trapping my piece. Is it? Maybe not. Opponent plays this move. I think I have this. I would love to do this, but I'm not sure what I gain from doing that. Let's go here. Maybe come back here. This position is not looking it's not looking like a position I really like. Position is not looking like a position I really like. Okay, I see my opponent playing a move like this, asking me to go here and then striking me this way, but it doesn't work because I can capture that. So that doesn't work. Okay, they strike me in a different way. Well, I would love to capture there. I have nothing. Capturing there is asking for trouble. Let's not do that. This knight is strong, very strong knight. That's a very strong knight. Let's kick this knight away. Oh my god, I thought that knight is trapped. For a brief moment, I thought my opponent's knight is trapped. But the evil knight is not trapped. Evil knight is not trapped. So what if I do this? Just keeping it solid. Let's keep it solid this way. I'm looking at playing moves like this, but I don't think I gain anything from that. So maybe playing a move like this would be good. Oh, that one was hanging all along. I did not capture it. That pawn was hanging. I did not capture it. If my opponent push this pawn, I can capture here, and I have this fork. I'll have a fork. So let's see. Let's go here. I think I'm liking this end game. I am liking the end game. But am I really liking it? Am I really liking this end game? Let's go here. I'm looking at hopping in here. Looking an eye here. But my goodness, I just blundered, guys. I just blundered. I just blundered. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I would love to go there, but that's a blunder because my opponent has a pawn push. And all of a sudden, I'll be losing something. Let's go here. Guys, looks like I might end up losing to this guy because I'm about to lose 2 pawns. My goodness. My goodness. I'm about to lose not just 1 pawn. Oh, so sad. So sad, guys. So sad. Wow. Look at the position, guys. Look at the position. This time I get trapped. But the moment I go here, the knight can go here or here. Or I can go here. Where's the knight going now? Where's the knight going? Looks like the knight is trapped. Oh my god, the knight has that square. The knight are so tricky. The knights are so full of tricks. I'm looking at opening here. Going for this pawn. I thought I trapped the knight. I think I want to play a move like this. Looking at moves like this. Wow. 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 Mine this pawn. I really don't want to draw here. I really want to win this game. But looks like my opponent is not going to let me win this one. My opponent is going to let me pick up the pawn. Opponent is tricky, guys. Our opponent is just beating me up. Opponent is just beating me up. I have nothing. Position looks like and feels like I have nothing. I'm looking at grabbing this pawn, and I'll have a pass pawn that my opponent has to worry about. But my opponent already has two pass pawns that I'm worried about. My opponent already has two pass pawns. I have a pass pawn now. Opponent has to watch out for. Let's push here. I think opponent has to play this move right now. Okay, they have all kinds of options. Oh my god. The moment I push pawn forward, opponent has some other moves. Opponent can move here, opponent can move everywhere. Looking at play moves like this. I really do not like my position here, won't lie. Let's say I capture here, and my opponent push pawn forward. If I go here, my opponent can push here. What if I go here? Mm, if I capture here, my opponent can push pawn forward. If I go here, oh my god. If I capture here, opponent can push pawn forward. And if I go close to the pawn, I think I should. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not sure, but let's go. Oh my god. Should have grabbed here. I should have grabbed here. What was I even thinking? Opponent just wants to flag me now. Oh, the draw. Maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad, guys. Let me quickly use the bathroom. Let's get another game. That game was very long and waste of time. And I've lost my winning streak. I had a 6 game winning streak. Was it 6 or how many games? Okay, 7 games winning streak until that game. Is my opener not there? My opener not there? What's going on? Maybe my opener doesn't want to waste any time playing me. Let's get games going. Playing a 1-5. Let's go. Opponent is going for the Slav. So it seems. Let's go here. Interested in getting my pawn back. Ooh, I thought I was getting it back, but I'm not. Let's go here. Let's go and ask some questions here. Some difficult questions. Go away. Evil piece. Go away. A minute. I would love to do this, but my opponent has a lot of options, and let's just do this instead. I'm interested in castling next. So opponent can also castle next, and opponent is already saying, bro, I have a pawn and I'm chilling. That's what my opponent is saying, but I have this move I really like. But for now, my opponent can strike with this move if I play that. So let's castle. Okay, my opponent can still strike with that move. My goodness. And even if I go for this pin, my opponent can capture here first and then return the knight back. But if I just capture there, it doesn't work. Let's just do this. Now I have nothing, guys. I have nothing. After everything, I have nothing. After everything in the position, now I'm left with nothing. Let's go here. Let's try to pile up on these pawns here. I wish I have some pawn breaks or what have you. I'm just done with pawn, so no time to panic. Not time to panic. I'm just done with pawn. Love to capture there. It doesn't work. Let's go here. We might get it with this move, but if my opponent plays that move, I'm just picking this pawn up. So let's see what my opponent is going to play here. Alright, my opponent strikes with that move. The move looks interesting. Let's go here. I'm looking at playing moves like this. Just putting my bishop on an active diagonal. Ooh, maybe I should have gone here. I should have gone here. Let's go here. It feels like okay. Oh, one. Okay, if my opponent plays this, I have this move. Okay. I should have gone here earlier. I should have gone there earlier. If I capture here, my opponent captures here, open up an attack here, but I do not have to capture. I can play moves like this. I can play moves like this, and the attack is just overwhelming. I also have moves like this. Although my back rank, I have to watch out for. I have to watch out for my back rank. Right now I have this check. Taking advantage of the pin here. Let's go here. Maybe opponent plays a move like this, but then I have this move. Can't capture here. If you capture here, I capture here. So you can't do any of that. And if you do this, tempted to capture here, but I just lose this. So it's unnecessary. That's not a piece we want to lose. I feel like just capturing here next. But what if I capture here? Let's capture here. Is a pass pawn? Not sure it's one I should worry about. Let's try to bring the king into the game. Let's try to walk our king into the game. When I can try a move like this, I'm just going to play this. Playing a move like this is not bad, and maybe I should have considered it. Just trying to. Okay, my opponent wants to play this move. My opponent wants to play this move. I think trading there, I don't think I mind. I don't think I really mind trading there. So let's see. If my opponent captures, my king is just coming in. King is coming in. I have no issues here. I have no issues here. Okay. And defend this way. To capture, I capture here. Okay. And that's kind of signing. Let's capture that way. Looking at just coming in here. I have so many pawns here. I think I can afford to give up some pawns and still be chilling. Let's do this. Let's keep that defended before we capture here. Let's cut the king away. We want to cut our opponent's king away from the action. And then we start pushing our pawn. Okay. After trading, giving up a lot of pawns, this is how I win. And a win is a win. A win is a win. Win is a win. Opponents, kindly find the resign button and let me get another game. Just find the resign button, let me get another game. Opponent is not interested in. Let's make a rook. Alright, okay. If you're a beginner here, you can learn how to checkmate with the rooks now. The rook and the king, that's if my opponent doesn't resign. First, you want to cut the opponent's king. Just create a cage around the opponent's king. Now and then you find a way to support your rook with your king. So for now, this is what I've chosen. I've chosen to cut my opponent's king on this part of the board. Let the king remain on that part of the board. Now I can afford to play a move like this. And if my opponent comes closer to my rook, then I come here supporting my rook. And the moment they go back, I shrink the square again. Look, I can see the square looking smaller. And I shrink the square again. With the help of my king, very important. Let's go here. And now it's just going to be checkmate in the matter of some moves. Once the king are facing each other, it's just going to be checkmate. Or maybe once the king is here and you have your king here, or maybe the king here and you have your king here. If the king comes back, I just deliver checkmate. And if the king goes there, I play a move like this, force the king into the square. This is checkmate. Dear opponent, kindly help me smash the resign button. Don't be a sore loser, please. Do not be a sore loser. Oh my goodness. Maybe opponent is just going to burn 5 minutes of his time. Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Let's get another game rolling. Let's go here. Can I win some extra games? Can I get 40 points? Can I get 40 points? Can I get 40 points? I don't think so. I just have to play one strong opponent. It doesn't even have to be a strong opponent. Play someone that is... Is this guy not willing to play? What's going on? Or maybe he's studying. Okay. Let's see. We might see a trade. Trade we might see. Beginners love to capture. But not beginners in this tournament. Beginners in this tournament are playing some good chess. Alright, let's go here. This is maybe the Tarach variation. Let's see what the name. Okay, this is the Indian game. Okay, the moment they put their knight here, it became the Indian game. Can't open and just grab here, and I grab here. If open and grab here, what if I grab here? The open and captures here, capture here, open and capture. It's just going to be perfectly symmetrical. Let's castle here. Let's go here and then here. Am I winning a pawn? I wish, but I'm not. Capturing here, capture, capture. If my opponents capture everything here, I'll be happy because they'll have an isolated pawn that they have to nurture. I have to babysit their isolated pawn, but even if they capture that way, they're still babysitting isolated pawns. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this and bring a piece here. Bring a piece here. And what do I do here? Like doing this does nothing. Opponent just captures here. Trying to open up a discovered attack on this doesn't work, but maybe we go here and then go here. I think my opponent is going to play a move like this, but then we play a move like this, and we are making progress with our knight. And maybe our bishop can sit here. So I expect, okay, that I wasn't really expecting. I'm tempted to just do this. Okay, with ideas of going there, but it doesn't work. It does nothing. Okay, so let's say I go here now. Opponent captures. Okay, I'll be left with an isolated not want. Okay. If I go here now, what should I expect from my opponent? Opponent might strike with this move. And I wish I have this move, but I don't. Or maybe I can sack here. And if opponent captures here, then I have this move. And I pick this. But wait, they strike with this move. They can easily capture. Okay, my queen, they can easily capture, and my queen will be under attack. So I can't afford. I can't afford to do that. All right, let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. With the same ideas, with the same idea in mind. Sacking here, once opponent captures. That's just a trade. Oh my god, that's just going to be a trade. And I don't think I gain any. I don't think I gain a lot from that trade. I feel like doing this. This knight just captures and I have nothing. Oh my god. Hmm. These guys are solid, guys. These guys are so solid. All right, let's do this. Go away, evil bishop. Bishop, you have been evil for too long. Just go away. Just go away. You have been evil for too long. If opponent captures here, I capture here, and I should be okay. Capture here. I might see a trade of rooks, and then my opponent maybe attacks me again. It's possible. I would also love to play a move like this. So maybe my bishops and maybe my dark square bishop can come to life this way. While also removing this annoying knight from my position. The knight is very annoying. That is an annoying knight. Would I be able to win this game before the tournament is over? Doesn't look so. Doesn't seem so. So that move coming. Ooh, now the knight can hop in here. Really hate this knight. I really hate this knight. Okay, but maybe the knight just let me trade. After all, my bishops are not really doing much. My bishops are not doing a lot in the game. This bishop is a menace. My opponent would like to kick it away, and this looks like a move that they can use. Looks like they can kick it away that way. And I'm playing really fast in this particular game. I'm playing very fast. The reason I'm playing very fast is that we have 12 minutes on the clock before the tournament end. And I don't want my opponent to just, I don't want to be in a situation where my opponent can just run the clock down. Where instead of resigning, my opponent just runs the clock down. I don't want to be in such situation. So that's why I'm playing fast. Because if you combine my time and my opponent's time, it's more than 11 minutes, more than 12 minutes. It's more than 12 minutes, around 13 minutes. So let's go here. I would love to do this next. Not sure why my opponent hopped in there. Not sure. Not like I'm threatening to do anything here. I would love to bring my rook here, and maybe we'll get a trade here. My opponent going to just trade everything. They trade everything. I have to be careful then. If they trade everything, I have to be careful. The opponent just repeats. All right, let's go here. I don't. Oh, guys, can you see what I blundered? Can you see what I blundered? Did a blunder? Maybe not a blunder. Maybe not a blunder. Maybe not a blunder. If my opponent captures here now, I can throw in this check. Then I play a move like this. And I'm hitting this. And I'm hitting this. I think that's what's saving me. I'm hitting this and I'm threatening checkmate here. I almost blundered a full piece. And that's a blunder, guys. It's a blunder. It's a blunder. Just blundered a full piece. Oh, I think I should just remain on this file. Can I flag my opponent now? That's the question. Can I flag my opponent? My opponent has like 4 minutes. There's just no counterplay. There's no way of creating counterplay. Look at the position. Very sad position. Very sad position. I'd love to play this move. Ooh. But then that move just allows my opponent this. Then I'll be losing some pieces. Let's play this. Ooh. Doesn't seem to do a lot. Doesn't seem to do a lot. It's just a check. Maybe we might get it with this move now. Maybe we get it with that move now. Guys, I'm playing dirty. I'm trying to flag my opponent. I'm trying to flag my opponent, and my opponent is not getting flagged. Oh my god! I have to be careful when my opponent lands this check now. This pawn is dropping. This pawn is dropping. Everything is dropping in my position. This 1-1 just crushed me. This 1-1 is crushing me. When my opponent gives this check now, I have to be extra careful. Okay. Maybe I can afford to play moves like this. I don't want to trade, but I'm losing material. I'm losing a lot of material. Trying to maybe play moves like this, which doesn't do nothing. Let's just do this. Blend is taking a lot of time to think about his move, which something I wouldn't say I don't like. If I do not get checkmated, I might be okay. If I don't get checkmated, I might be okay. Maybe I'm getting checkmated. Then I can land a check, yeah? If I block this way. Oh, the pace at which my opponent is playing is actually suspicious, but maybe there's nothing there. Oh my god, that forces a queen trade. Oh, that forces a queen trade. I should have moved somewhere else. Should have just moved back. Then I can play this move now, and after the trade, it's just going to force a queen trade. My opponent is going down to 50 seconds, and position is just everything and interesting. If I don't get checkmated, I think my opponent is going to run out of time. I think I am interested in even trading queens now. I think so. That might be something I'm interested in doing. Because my opponent is taking a lot of time to play even simple moves. Oh my god. Phew. Tempted to just push pawn here. I think my opponent can easily stop me. Capture here. If I push pawn here, if opponent captures and I push pawn, I want to complicate the game. If I push pawn here, if opponent captures and I push pawn, opponent can play a check here. I move here. Is the king stopping my pawn? The king can't. Let's try to create chaos. So what if opponent captures here? Just push pawn. My goodness, opponent is playing some really annoying chess. I was pre-moving. I didn't even know I was pre-moving. I didn't realize I was pre-moving. Ah, I lost to this guy. Wow. That was just amazing. That was an impressive game from my opponent. I missed tactics to win the queen with a discovered check. Did I? Let's take a look. That was it. That was a really annoying game. That was an annoying game. I had a chance to go for a draw, but I thought my opponent was just going to lose. My opponent was playing really slow, and at the end, they just pick up the pace. Opponent was playing some very slow. Oh, I had some opportunity here. Oh my god. Oh, I had some opportunity here. I had some opportunity here. Oh, I already just gave up. I already gave up. I just already gave up. I still had it. I missed it 2 times. I was just trying to flag my opponent here. I would have been happy to win the game, even though I win it that way. This was it. Just needed to find that move. So out of how many games was I able to play today? I was able to play 11. Lost one. I lost to someone I really have no business losing to. I was playing too fast. That was one. I was playing too fast again. I was playing too fast. Some people finish with some people play 24 games. How? When I got only 11 games, someone played times 2 of what I played. 31 games. 31. Wow. Alright guys, is there anybody that would like to play me? Is there anybody that would like to play me before I end the stream? Before I end the stream. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Good instructive chess. Thank you, Sheon both. The last game, the last loss was really painful. It was a painful loss. I had some chance. At some point, I thought I was just playing a fish. At some point, I thought I was just playing a fish, and I was just interested in flagging him, flagging my opponent. At some point, I just thought I was playing a fish, and I had no chance. That was why I missed that tactic. That was why I missed that tactic. That's not a tactic I should be missing. At some point, I just thought I was playing a fish. That's how. Okay, I see a challenge. Let's go Sheon Bo. Let's do some games with Sheon before we call it a day. Thought I already accepted the challenge. Okay. We have the French defense on the board, the exchange variation. Exchange variation of the French defense. Let's go here. Have this check coming, I guess. Let's do this. We might get it with this pin. Oh, for a moment, look at, you can see the speed I'm playing with. Playing with the speed of light. I love this pin. Pin is looking satisfying. Satisfying, but maybe it does nothing. Ooh, opponent might be looking at this move. Okay. For a moment, I thought opponent would be looking at that move. Let's grab here. Let's go crazy. I expected sacrifice. I really expect a sacrifice. I'm expecting a sacrifice. Capturing there doesn't do nothing. It only helps me. I think capturing there just helps me. So I don't see my okay. My opponent captures there, and now my queen gets into the game. Am I complaining? Opponent might be looking at some checks here. Okay, and I worry too much about that. Let's go here. I'm looking at play moves like this, but before I go there, I'm also looking at moves like this. All right, let's go here. Going, okay, maybe if I had gone here, my opponent just gained another tempo on my queen, which is not something I want. I don't want my opponent gaining a lot of tempos on my queen. So maybe my opponent can play a move like this. The ideas of just capturing here. I think the more pieces that leaves the board, the happier I am. That's what I think. I think as pieces are leaving the board, I'm happy. So let's see what opponent comes up with here. Okay. I think opponent just want to infiltrate. Infiltrate. Are they complaining? Probably not complaining. Let's go here. I'm looking at going here and going here. Opponent might be looking at maybe a move like this, which I'm not buying. A move like this, okay. All right. Okay. Do you see where my opponent is going? Do you see where my opponent is going with that? Do you see where my opponent is going with that? I think opponent wants to play a move like this and then pin me. Let's go here. I think opponent was looking at moves like this and trying to pin me. Let's go here. Bro, you're not pinning me. That's what I'm simply saying to my opponent. Bro, you are not going to pin me. There is no pinning here. Let's go. I would love to play a move like this, but the moment I move this rook, this queen just becomes a monster. So that's not a queen I think I want to see on the board. I'm really looking at some nasty sacrifices here. If I sack here, what's my opponent going to do? Just do this. Okay, so what if I just go here, asking my opponent for a trade? Ooh, guys, did you see what I did? Okay, but it's not a blunder. It was almost a blunder, but it's not. It's not a blunder. Looks like my opponent can capture here, and when I capture here, then my opponent can pin me. Once my opponent pins me, I am going to play a move like this. Yes, that's what my opponent is going for. And I'm breaking the pin while also defending this. Very important we do that. It's very important we do that. Else we'll just get in trouble. Go away. Trading, that's just game over. You can't trade. Opponent cannot trade. Opponent cannot trade the rooks. Opponent cannot trade the rooks. Let's go here. I don't want my opponent's rook getting into the square. Okay. I didn't really think about that move. I did not think about that move. Alright, let's go here. It's not like opponent can capture here. You can't. Maybe they move somewhere. I don't know where they're moving to. But moving somewhere looks like legitimately looks like asking to get trapped. Except opponent is really not getting trapped. Let's go here. Let's go. Attack some pawns. Let's go attack some pawns. Oh, guys, can you see what I blundered? I can't believe this. I really cannot believe this. I really cannot believe this. See what I blundered there? You see what I blundered there? Oh, that was my game until I finally gave it up. Or until I gave the game up. It was my game until I decided to give the game up. Okay, can I flag my opponent? Can I flag my opponent? Because looks like I have nothing else here. Looks like I have nothing else here. Trying to flag this guy. Okay, go away, evil. trying my best to flag this guy out. Oh my goodness, that's check. That's checkmate. Oh, that game was mine until I think it's time for me to call it a day. That game was mine until I gave it away. That's checkmate, that's checkmate, that's checkmate. What should I have done here? If I had captured here, my opponent, oh, I should have done this instead. They're going to take my opponent some moves to checkmate me, and I don't think they're going to do that with 7 seconds. I don't think with 7 seconds my opponent will be able to do that. Alright, Sean, that's an amazing win from you. That's an amazing game. We'll be ending the stream now. Be ending the